Hey guys, I apologize for the lateness of this. Ran into some problems earlier in the week. Namely that, I've been using my sister's camera to do these videos. And she left, and she took her camera with her. So, I'm kinda out of luck. My iPhone it is, I guess, until I can find a suitable substitute. Anyway, bass player wanted. Yes, 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 yes. This is right up there with some of the best episodes we've had all season. The Lighthouse, Platonish, and now Bass Player Wanted. Some of the only good episodes to come out of the season, and I feel horrible saying that. You know, I don't want this to be like a Simpsons kind of thing where like they owe us. No, the creators of the show don't owe us anything, but you know, I more and more I just really wish they had consolidated this season, because the good stuff that we're getting out of this is superb. The bad stuff that we're getting isn't even really terrible, it's just kind of useless. It's filler. You didn't need it, you know, cut it out and just say what you want to say. Clearly there was not very much more to say. So your bass player wanted, now Marshall gets to meet the mother, and you know, there are two people left now, Robin and Ted, who have to meet the mother. I kind of feel like Ted is going to be the last one. I feel like that's what they're building it up to. Wasn't expecting that. I like it. So, you know, just reinforces how awesome the mother is. Her whole car scene with Marshall was so genuine and so genuinely fun to watch. You know, I love seeing more of her. And this was one of the, like, throughout the season, I've been watching these episodes with my mom, and we're just like looking at our watches the whole time. Well, when is this over? This was the first one that I was so sad when I realized that it was almost over. It felt too short, not like pacing wise, but just I want to see more. You know, it's one of the few episodes I've watched twice so far from this season. All the interactions between the characters. We had Robin with Lily. Finally felt like these were genuine interactions and not scripted filler. Like everything that was said in this episode had a purpose. Everything moved the story forward. Darren, man, what a weird guy. But I love that, you know, Marshall, it was essentially Marshall who convinced the mother to stick around. So, you know, Marshall's orchestrating Ted's destiny without even knowing it, and now Ted and the mother are influencing each other's lives without even knowing it. I love that! I love that there's a presence in each other's lives before they even met. That, great stuff. Another thing about, you know, when Ted punches out Darren, when that music started up, that, you know, that pounding beat, that was one of the best music cues in the entire series so far. Like, there's, of all the pop music that's been featured in the background of these episodes, there are a few that have stuck out, and one is Prophets by A.C. Newman, which was featured at the end of The Leap. You know, my favorite episode, and it just fits that episode so perfectly. I think another one is Michelle Featherstone's Careful from As Fast as She Can. You know, I saw the YouTube comments on the video for the song are actually, you know, quotes from the How I Met Your Mother episode, which is great. But I feel like this was one of those defining, you know, moments where the song just fit perfectly. That driving beat after the knockout punch with, you know, coupled with the lyrics that then followed were perfect, beautiful. And I love that the mother was the one to deliver the epilogue. They just, you know, I heard the mother described earlier on as kind of like the female version of Ted, which I thought was kind of a weird way to describe her. And I don't think I would completely agree. She seems a little more quirky than he does, but what they do share is a, you know, and it goes back to what my mom and I were discussing about the Lighthouse, which is, you know, they have the same worldview. They see things the same way. And that, more than anything else, is leading up to why they work as a couple, which is fantastic. I love that, and I did not expect the character of the mother to have so much groundwork done before Ted even met her. But I love that that's what they're doing, because now I feel like, we've fallen in love with this character. Now we're ready for Ted to fall in love with her. They do feel like they're right for each other. We all got excited when we first met the mother in the locket, but didn't really know who she was yet. Now we know. Now we know how awesome she is. Neil Patrick Harris, of course, he's the shining star of this series, but especially in this episode, his acting was superb. I don't know if it's just because so much of this season has been fluff, but, I haven't been thrilled with the acting this season, and maybe it's because there's not much going on, but when Barney finds out that Ted's moving to Chicago, oh gosh, the heartbreak on his face and the range of emotions that he went through, just, this is the kind of stuff Neil Patrick Harris just does wonderfully, and loved watching it. Oh gosh, this episode was so fantastic, it made me forget all the problems I had with things up in the air. And I do think there are still a lot of loose ends, like, the thing with James, and his divorce, or maybe, the locket. Is that coming back? I don't know. I'm not sure I really care, because I loved this episode so much. So I guess going forward, I'm just hoping for many more episodes like the one that we just got, and fewer like, bedtime stories and night vision and a poker game and stuff that we were getting at the beginning. That said, for as frustrating as it's been watching all of the episodes that feel like filler, these 3 episodes, and particularly this one, have been worth it for how good they are. So yeah, I'm hoping that the rest of the episodes will be just as good, but I think I'll be okay even if just the finale episode is this good. Because it may not have been consistently good throughout the season, but it was very, very good. And that's enough. Please let me know what you thought of it. Let me know what you're hoping to see in the upcoming episodes. And I will see you guys next time. Take care.